What's up, guys? Of course, reaction link in the description. But let's get on with this review. My Hero Academia. Yes, episode 3 entitled Roaring Muscles. Okay, so basically, our boy pretty much confided in All Might after last week's episode. And I gotta say, my bad about that, guys. I did record last week's episode, but y'all know what happened. I had issues, and I did want to upload it this week, but there was just a problem with certain things, so I'm gonna have to leave that one in the dust. But we are here for the third episode nonetheless. He confided in him, and All Might was like, you know what, I like you, kid. Pretty much he chose this to because he was looking for a successor, and he I guess his power called like All for One or whatever, and pretty much he's going to bless him with his power, and he does it by pretty much giving him like a strand or a lock of his hair, and he's like, look, eat this. It's like, and he's like, you think it's gonna be different or whatever. I'm thinking it's gonna be different too. Like, is he gonna have to like do something or transfer something? So like, no, he's like, eat this shit, eat this hair. But before he does that, he's pretty much like, look, you need to be whipped into shape. Like, as you are right now, you're frail. Your body could not sustain this. Like, you are not, as right now, you are not capable. If you went ahead and tried to take my power as it is right now, you would just be a hot fucking mess. Just can't fucking take it. So pretty much he gives him this training regimen, and he tells him, like, look, you have 10 months before your exam, and in this 10 months time, you have to abide by this training regimen, and you have to go ahead and clear off this beach of all this trash that you see here. And by the end of 10 months, he does it. He didn't second guess the situation. He was like, how can I turn this down? Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. And we all know that he wants this bad. He wants this badder than anyone else. And he, without even having a quirk, he is an exemplary hero. He has the attitude. He has just, he has all the characteristics that you should want in an ideal hero. So he goes ahead and he sticks to the plan for 10 months, and he completes it. He does this shit, yo. And his fucking victory yell, go ahead, bruh. Much fucking deserved, man. And even All Might was like, oh my god, like, this dude did it in the nick of time, and also he did more, like, he's extremely impressed, blessed him with the power. But at the same time, the exam was just a few hours later in that day, and he really didn't even have the time to even try out the power or see if it actually kind of initiated with him or whatever. So he's kind of going into this kind of blind. He does have this power, but he still sees himself as kind of like timid and weak, I guess, because just how his actions are, and he sees the dude, what's his name, Coach or whatever, like coming towards him. He's like shying away from him and stuff, and he's like, oh, get out of my way and everything. And he still acts like his kind of typical self as of right now. That one chick that talked to him, I guess her quirk is to be able to, I guess, stop people from, or freeze people from doing certain things or whatever, or just be able to freeze people overall, or stop them from moving in a sense or whatever. But yeah, she talked to him, and he was ecstatic, because I guess he doesn't really talk to girls and stuff like that. But he was, oh my god, I talked to a girl, but he actually didn't even say shit, like and our boy just wants to save people with a smile. He wants to be a true hero. He wants to save people with a smile. He wants to be he wants All Might to see that, hey, I can do this, and I am gonna do this. So at this exam, I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen. Will he exactly have the same powers as All Might, or is All Might just basically blessing him with a quirk of his own, and or whatever, or maybe he is kind of giving him his power, but since he is a totally different person, maybe it'll work within him differently than it does for All Might, but we're just gonna have to, I guess, kind of wait and see and everything. I'm not a manga reader of this series, so I'm just gonna have to wait until next week to see exactly what's going on here, and hopefully my questions can be resolved. But I think there's one or two things are gonna happen out of this exam. Personally, yes, I do think he's gonna pass it. Whether he passes it with flying colors or not, I'm not too sure. But I do believe that he will pass this exam. Now, the one dude, what's his name, Coach or whatever, the dude with blonde hair that's always been like picking on him since he was younger and everything. He even said like ever since then he didn't really mess with him. But I see that the end result will either be that he's gonna have respect for him, or he might be curious / jealous of what he can do, and he's always, and maybe that kind of element will always be there between them two, and as time goes on, maybe they're forced to actually work together or something, and that is always going to be something in between them, since he feels jealous or envious or about his powers or something like that. Or I'm not sure. Maybe he's just still going to hate on him because he never had a power, and all of a sudden he gets a power. He's like, what the hell, Or like I said, he'll gain respect from him and be like, okay, good job, man. That's awesome. He'll probably still wonder how he got it, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to kind of wait and see. Unless, well, actually, I was gonna say something else, but I'm not worried about that. We'll just have to wait and see. But alright, guys, that's pretty much it. Leave your comments below. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook so my videos go live. Rate up, guys. Make sure you rate the video. And I'm CenTruL. This is AnimeCenTruL. And as always, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Twist up and down, shaft, but together at the same time.
You have to change the angle. You have to change the angle.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner.